Yeah, the only thing worse than an actual dumb rapper is a rapper who is pretending to be dumber than what he actually is. Because you got all these raps, they're rapping about keeping it real, but you ain't keeping it real though. So I think a rapper pretending to be dumb is actually worse than an actual dumb rapper who's just saying dumb stuff because he's dumb. So I listened to this Ot7 Quanny album, mixtape, I don't know what you call it. And this is kind of what I mean about Lil Wayne's influence in the rap game. If you've heard me speak about it, if you've watched any of my videos, despite the Cash Money Records vinyl, which is a Wayne record, I'm not a fan of Wayne. Never been a fan of his music. He has projects that I like, The Carter 2, Dedication 2, but it's very far and few between. And although I do agree Lil Wayne is a hip hop legend, like that's his legacy, I do think he has a lot of impact and a lot of influence, but I don't think it's good. Like Wayne is one of the most influential rappers of all time. Facts.
Facts.
But I don't think the influence has been good. Lil Wayne ushered in a generation of artists rapping complete non sequiturs. You might ask yourself, what is a non sequitur? It's when you say something, but what you say after it, nothing follows. Like you have sentences, but no sentence, no thought follows the next. It's just all kind of random. It's non sequiturs. And Wayne didn't start this. He wasn't the first rapper to rap like this, but he was the biggest. And he came in during a time where a lot of people weren't doing that. And now every rapper does it. And on this Ot7 Quanny project, it's all non sequiturs. Every other bar. I can tell you the bars. Yo, I'm driving in this thing. I'm with this chick. Yo, we got money. Yo, we going to get money. This and that, like, it's the same shit. It's money. What was that Wayne song called? Pussy, money, weed. And it's just on rotation and rotation. And this album is like 22, 23 songs. And it's just the same thing over and over.
Pull up with my mask on, that's my shooter face. I ain't got no budget, bitch, I pull up, clear the tab. Whole squad full of shooters like I'm Steve Kerr. VS1 diamonds, ain't no credit, I pay cash. Real dope boy. Put him in the sky, then he's spinning like a fidget. Bitch ask me what's my name, I pull some bands out. I got a Glock with a clip and a bullet for every last one of you niggas. I'm a real duffel bag boy like I'm Lil Wayne. Brand new Glock filled with ball head. Hey, you know I'm always on the money run. We got a Glock with a stick and the light shit look like Star Wars. Catch me in a bitch mouth like some bubble gum. I just found out where he buried that, let's go and piss on that. I'ma run this money up till my feet hurt. I was out there, nigga, daily, serving crack like the 80s. If it ain't about no money, don't even call me. He X'd him out, he got tic-tac-toe.
Now I saw a video by our guy, I used to be Pay, you know, I like his videos. The video was titled Ot7 Quanny is gonna be a mainstream star, which I disagree with. Maybe I need to hear more music by Ot7 Quanny, but from what I've heard, this guy is not going to be mainstream. Like on this album, he didn't even make any complete songs. Like the engineer is doing so much. If you listen to this album, which you shouldn't, it's a waste of time. Or you can listen to one song and pretty much that's how everything's going to sound. Like the engineer is like doing so much to piece together his raps to make something out of it. Like he's putting little voice notes from movies. He's taking this part of the song and repeating it as if this was the hook. It sounds like Ot7 Quanny on some of these songs. He just rapped for like 50 seconds and then he just went to the next beat. Rap for 50 seconds. And then the engineer is doing all the work. Like, okay, how do I take this 50-second verse and then make something of it? Like, okay, let me take this part and put this here and chop this up and put the, it's a mess. This is also like music to die to. It's all about spinning. We gonna catch this guy. Yo, I grabbed him. I should have shot him. I'm gonna show y'all, like the Quanny fans who are watching this, who think I'm just hating. It's not hating because I'm gonna show y'all that I actually listened to this because I'm quoting stuff that's deep in the album that you probably ain't even heard yet. Yo, I grabbed him, but I should have shot him. Yo, we gonna catch him. And this is on every song, multiple times on every song. So this is like music to die to. Kendrick just dropped this song with the Black Air Forces, which I did a reaction to. And in that reaction, I said, or in that song, Kendrick said, like, yo, street niggas who's glorifying like certain lifestyles, you niggas gotta go. Like the whole Black Air Force energy in that Kendrick song was about some dudes can't be saved. Like if you scamming people, if you glamorizing the street life, even the corporate people who are taken from the lower income people, it's not enough to reform you guys. We should just kill all of you.
When I gave that shit to Auntie, she started dancing, Harlem shaking, and she passed out right in front of me. I just took off skating.
That's what the Kendrick song is about. That's why it has the Black Air Forces on it, because it's like Black Air Force energy. This Ot7 Quanny album this is what he's talking about to me. This is music to die to. And I also think this is like Whippet music. If you don't know what Whippets is, congratulations. You are a smart individual. Whippets is like, it's like this new thing that Gen Z is doing. It's basically a can of nitrous oxide and they're huffing it and getting high off of it. Yes, black people are doing that type of stuff now. I imagine a kid who's into Whippets. He's sitting there with his can. Where's his can of Whippets? He's sitting there with his can of Whippets. And he listened to Ot7 Quanny. And he twisted his dreads. He's like, yeah. And then Ot7 Quanny, he's rapping about, oh yeah, I fucked your bitch. We going to spend on this nigga. I got 5 bands on me. My pockets look like BFB the Pac-Man. And he's like, doing his Whippets. And, you know, he talk like this. I just think it's like the dumbest of us meaning black people. The dumbest of us, the lowest common denominator of us all, that's who's listening to this music. That's who this music is made for. I'm sure there are other people listening to this music just to get their fill of street rap, but I think that's who this music is made for. The lowest of the low of us. And as I'm listening to this album by Ot7 Quanny, I'm like, I'm hearing the references he's making. He says like, yo, back then they didn't want me, Ot7 Quanny, Mike Jones, or something like that. Which, bro, if you know who Mike Jones is, bro, you gotta be at least 25, 26. At least. Then he had another song where he was like, he's like, I'm blitzing these niggas like Terrell Suggs. Like, bro, if you are old enough to have watched Terrell Suggs play and remember him with the Baltimore Ravens, like this dude gotta be at least 28. He probably 30 plus in his early 30s. And you rapping like this, I know what people are gonna say. Oh, he's just rapping about his lifestyle. This is the life he lives. He's from the hood. This is what, no. Aren't we all from the hood? Ain't we black? Ain't we all from the hood? Ain't I from South Central LA? Ain't you from, you know, a lower income neighborhood? Am I on here talking about street shit? And I probably shot more guns than a lot of these street rappers. All they go through other things than just fucking doing Whippets, walking around with money in their pocket, talking like they from the South when they not even from the South. No, not Ot7 Quanny. I'm thinking about the Whippet people. Cause you know when people get heavy into the rap, they hitting they Whippets, they start talking like they from the South because they want to be like a rapper. So they start talking like they, you know, they ain't from the South like that. This is what niggas do, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So this is who this music is made for. Am I on here talking about street shit? And no, these street rappers, they go through other things than these super basic, I'm fucking your bitch. I'm walking around with my pockets look like money. Y'all not spending money. Y'all like Mr. Krabs. This is stuff he actually said on this album. Drugs, they rap about other things. They go through other things. So it's not like, oh, he's from the hood, this is what he raps about. No, this dude has experienced other things. So this is why I started the video how I said, the only thing worse than an actual dumb rapper is a rapper who's pretending to be dumb, dumber than what he is. And I think a little of that's going on here. And here's my thing with street rappers. If you actually did all this stuff you're talking about, why are you rapping about it? Isn't that snitching on yourself? Ain't that self-snitching? And like I said, ain't we all from the hood? Ain't we all from the hood? Ain't I from, you know, South Central LA? I probably shot more guns than a lot of these rappers. Am I on here talking about guns and shooting and hood shit and Whippets? Or I'm talking about Whippets when it come to you niggas. No. And then lastly, to end this, Ot7 Quanny has a bar on here where he says, yo, the F&N bullet is like a AAA battery, or the F&N bullet looks like a AAA battery. He seems to be a big fan of F&N. A lot of rappers rap about FNs. Again, I don't even know if these, I don't know. But you tell me if these look the same. This is an FN bullet. That's an FN 57 by 28. This is a AAA battery. Do these look the same to you? I mean, maybe the same height, slightly. But no, it doesn't look like a AAA battery, man. And then when you shoot, this is the only part that goes in. The rest is a casing. It falls on the floor. Again, Whippet music. Ot7 Quanny, to his credit, could say something nice. He does show flashes of coherence. I think it was a song called Super Slimy or something like that. It had a nice bounce to it. To me, he's better when he's doing like the more humorous thing, but every dang song is the same. So I'm not gonna completely write him off, but this is music that caters to the worst of us to continue being horrible. I just can't get behind this. I gotta co-sign Kendrick on this. Black Air Force Energy, this song is a no-go. This album's a no-go. So anyways, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.